Welcome. Welcome. This is my mother's backyard, and today is it's the lunar eclipse, the total lunar eclipse in Taurus. The moon is in Taurus. The sun is in Scorpio. Can I just say the energy? Wow. Wow. So where do I start? Where do I start? I've been wanting to check in. I've been wanting to make videos. I haven't had the energy or the drive or the motivation. What I would get is ideas, topics run through my head, but no action. No action. Just it's been interesting for me, so I want to check in and see how people are feeling vibrationally, and maybe offer a little bit of guidance on the alchemical process. That is what I'm about, the alchemy. I'm a Taurus, so I'm feeling this moon in Taurus pretty heavy. Feeling the need to ground and center. Ground and center. I would say since Halloween, or leading up to Halloween. Yeah, leading up to Halloween, like 1 or 2 days before, through Dia de los Muertos, the 3rd of November was really heavy for me. My grandmother passed away 2020 in this house, November 3rd. It was election day, the Biden-Trump election day. And we had her funeral November 11th. November 11th was the last time, 2020, I was in the same room with both of my boys. It's been 2 years. Although I did see one of my boys in California. I haven't seen them both since my grandmother's funeral. And these dates are already something for me. Like, I celebrate Halloween. It's always been a favorite holiday of mine, but for me, I celebrate the veil being the thinnest of the year, and it's a time to really connect with spirit, my ancestors, the angels, source, get in tune with my higher self. I really enjoy that aspect of this time of year. And then honoring your ancestors, November 1st and 2nd. I felt my grandma, and I made a joke about it. I was joking to my sister, my baby sister, who's coming on my trip with me, the trip that I've been procrastinating. I should have left the day after Halloween. I haven't even fully packed. I'm still half packed and just staring at mountains of my life and trying to decide what to do with those mountains. Get rid of them, pack them, put them away, donate them. What do I really need? What do I really want? Is this even me anymore? Like, do I even desire this? Does this bring me joy? It's been heavy, and I've been letting go of a lot. And I said to my sister, it was I think it was Halloween, or it was the 1st of November. I was like, I feel like Grandma and Teddy. Teddy also died in this house. He died in the hospital, but he died in this house. I was like, I feel like they're saying, get out. This house is going to kill you. Get out. It's going to fucking kill you. And that's what it feels like. So let me give you a visual. 11 people, my mother, my brother and sister that have grown up with my mom. They're younger than me. And then my sister who grew up with me and her children, 3 of her children, all of their animals, cats, rabbits, a duck, a snake, my babies. Thank you, Bubba, who brought me my happy Buddha, and Lilo on a string. Thank you. Let me pause. All of my babies. I mean, it's a very crazy, chaotic house, and everybody is battling themselves. Everybody is at war with their own shadow, with their own selves, and they're all operating in their dimensional frequencies where there's a lot of victim mentality, there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of guilt, there's a lot of grief, there's a lot of lust, there's just like, it's battlefields. It's a vibrational frequency battlefield, and I'm just trying my best to stay in my highest alignment, be of service, and be in an acceptance that I'm here for a reason. There's a reason I haven't left yet. There's a reason I'm still here. So what is that? What do I have to surrender to that. So like, I don't know, are you somewhere in your life you're just kind of like in between worlds? The feeling is that there's something I need to be doing. There's a calling, you know, there's something, but it's like, what is it? I know I've racked up, like, I got 15 years of like skill sets. Like, I can teach yoga, I can do breath work, I can do this, like I have a chanting practice, I can do cards, I'm very intuitive. Like, we all have our things, like everybody has their thing, their skill sets, but it's like, maybe they're all just tools. They're all just tools for being in the battlefield, like the energetic war that is this reality. And your frequency, that's your life force, that's your fuel. Like, your frequency it's everything. So like, to stay centered, to stay grounded, to not allow the external to come in and to lower your vibration, that's a battleground. You're at war all day, every day. And the card I pulled this morning said spiritual rest. To be at spiritual rest. Like, that's what my soul needs right now. That means I'm not supposed to be forcing myself to do something. And that's like the energy, the feeling, like, what do I need to be doing? I have all of these ideas, but like, what do I really need to be doing? I need to be present. Do you see this? You see these babies? They require presence 24/7, and that's a job. So I don't know. And then I stress myself with being a single mother. You know the story. You have to provide for your children. You have dreams, you have desires, you have visions. But to get to those dreams and those visions, without getting caught in the trap of what you have to do and what you should do or what's expected of you, how do you get there? I'm gonna get there. I know how to get there. You have to surrender. Completely, fully, 100% surrender to spirit. I want the life that my soul came here to live. I do. I want the life my soul came here to live. I want to fully, 100% embody my higher self. That's my desire. Like, that is really, there's the whole love. A girlfriend of mine said, seems like you're always falling in love. You're always chasing love. I do fall in love very easily with souls. I do believe that's part of it. That's part of the learning, the experience, the soul growth. And do I believe there's one person for me? I do believe that I came here to experience a tantric union. Mother Earth's Kundalini is waking up, and as my Kundalini is like on fire right now, I do feel like there is a Shiva Shakti union that is in my future. It may be right now, it may be 10 years from now, but I feel that energy of that divine union. And I know I'm worthy of that because I feel it in my soul. I've seen it in my dreams. It's a reality that it already exists because I've already seen it. So it's all about alignment. And I don't need to force that. I don't need to try to create that, to try to find that, to try to search for that, to try to seek that. Like, that reality will be when it's time for that reality to be. And in my now, it's time for soul rest. So what does soul rest look like? Just play. And just spend some time playing, some time sleeping, some time breathing, some time stretching. Eating light foods, organic, light, things that nourish my body, nutrient-dense foods that actually nourish the physical avatar that is mine, and not just fill up on empty calories. And I do have to get out of this house because this house is not that. Over the past 24 hours, I don't know how many pieces of candy and how many sodas I've taken out of my children's hands. And I don't judge. Like, this is their reality, this is what they choose, this is what they love. But it's constant. And I'm constantly at battle with how I want to live. I don't want to live that way. I don't choose to live that way. When I'm on my own, I don't live that way. I don't eat that way. So being in someone else's space, it's like there's only so much you can do, right? So I have to remove myself from that space. But I have to also understand, for some reason, I'm still here. So what is that? Am I afraid? Am I afraid to go? Am I afraid of what's next? And I ask these questions as I'm doing the work for myself. I'm asking these questions because, like, sometimes people don't know what questions to ask. They don't know how to be with self, how to sit with self, how to process. I had a friend message me the other day who was telling me how empathetic they were and told me some things that had happened in their life with some childhood, an accident, and his nervous system's completely destroyed, and feels like that he's a chosen one, like there's something he's supposed to be doing. And he said maybe you should write a book, and I said maybe you should. But it's like there are so many people that just feel, that just know there's something, but they don't know what that is because they don't know where to start, where to begin. And I've been boots on the ground. I've been boots on the ground in this energetic war, completely awake, completely aware of everything that's going on around me, and just working on my frequency, keeping my shit together, my spiritual shit together, and doing a good job integrating. So I want to take this moment to really just look at how far I've came with the integration process, and just offer my assistance to anyone, and just anyone who doesn't know. It just starts with those questions. Ask those questions, those feelings, those intuitions, those deep-rooted things that are just dying to surface. That's where you start. So for me right now, I'm in a period of soul rest. So I ask myself, what is my soul tired of? What am I truly tired of? Chasing love. Falling in love with people who don't give what I give, the depth of love that I give. So how would I counter that? I have to give that to me. The depth of love that I've been giving externally, that I give to my children, that I've given to my partners, that I give to my family, I need to give that to me. So what is it that you seek? What is it that let's say, are you in a relationship and that you're always feeling like your partner doesn't give you? That's what you need to give to you. You need to fill that cup. And once you fill that cup, that void, that space, put love in that space, that's when you're ready. So I need to love me. And my ego is like, damn, I've been loving me for years. I wrote an entire blog on the journey to self-love, you know, like I've made self-love a priority. I have. But maybe not enough. Maybe there's more. Maybe there's something I'm missing. It's time to go deeper. So for me, that is what the eclipse is bringing to me. And what is the eclipse bringing you? This is aligned with the nodes. The North Node is destiny. Your destiny is being revealed to you if you're quiet enough to listen to it. The answers will come, but you have to trust that they will come. You have to trust that your soul knows, that you know all the answers in your heart. All the answers are here. And you have to have faith and just trust and surrender. And you'll know. I'll know. I'll know what's next. Today, it's packing. I'm gonna pack my suitcases today. That is a huge, huge step for me. I want to be warm. I spent all of last year and the year before cold, freezing cold, and I did it for love. I was happy because I was happy to be in love. I was happy to be with him. My external environment, I was cold. I didn't like it, but I told myself, if I can be happy here, I could be happy anywhere. And I did it. And I proved that to myself. So now I'm gonna reward myself with a winter down south. I'm gonna go be warm. I deserve that. And I have plenty of places to stay, and I have plenty of places I've been invited to. And I'm just gonna be in flow. Surrender to the flow. And my battery's about to die, so I am gonna end this. And it was nice to check in and see how everybody's doing. And I think I talked over my 15 minutes for Instagram, so I guess this is just going on YouTube. But I hope everybody has a wonderful eclipse, and just let it come up. Whatever it is, let it come up and let it go. Close the book. Close the book on the past and sit down with a fresh, open book, nothing written on it, and write the first line to the new story of your new life. What's that opening line say? Have a beautiful day. I love you.